Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and in today's video we are talking about 10 basic tips on how always to look stylish. Have you ever met or seen one of those women that no matter when you meet them, what they're wearing, they always look stylish? Yeah, me too. And I aspire to be one of such women. So I did a little bit of studying and I have come up with 10 tips that I believe is the key to always looking stylish. So with no further ado, let's get stuck into the video. Tip number 1 is to know your body shape. Now, there are many beautiful shapes out there, but you have probably heard of the pear, the apple, and the hourglass because those are the 3 most common used ones. Knowing your body shape will make it not just easier to get dressed, but also to look stylish. Once you know your body shape, you will learn how to emphasize the good bits that you have, and you'll learn how to hide the bits that you don't like as much. It does take a bit of practice to get the hang of body shape and how to dress your body shape, but I promise you, once you delve into it, once you learn a few golden rules for your body shape, the stylishness will follow. Tip number 2 is about undergarments, because no matter the style of a look that you want to wear, if you're not wearing the right undergarments, it can really ruin the look. Bras, for instance, you need to have the right fit. You want a bra that is snug enough to hold everything in place, but you don't want it so snug that it creates spillage or bulges anywhere on your body. Now, I know it can be very difficult to get the right bra, so I do suggest that you go and arm yourself with a professional fitter if it's possible. If, like me, it's not possible and you have to go online, just make sure you get a company that has a good return policy so you can return styles that don't fit you. But most importantly, when it comes to bras, don't give up. Just don't give up. Once you find that right bra, trust me, you will know it will be like a hallelujah moment and you will feel fantastic. You'll feel confident, you will feel comfortable, and the stylishness will just ooze out of you because all your clothes is going to naturally sit better. The same when it comes to bottoms, make sure that you wear some that actually fit your body. Many of us don't like the idea of the big bloomers, but you know what? If that's what fits, then wear that. You can always nip to the bathroom in an emergency if you need to change, if you know what I mean. Again, make sure that the fit is absolutely perfect on you, rather a size up than too small. So once again, you end up with the lumps and bumps and the visible lines. And a good idea is to arm yourself with a bunch of panties, knickers, whatever you call them in your areas that are no visible lines. They just run smoother under your clothes and it just gives a far better fit. Looks far more stylish. Now, one more thing I want to mention when it comes to undergarments is shapewear. It's no secret I wear shapewear every single day. I wear it under no matter what outfit I'm wearing, and it's not for everybody, and that's absolutely okay. Personally, I love shapewear simply because it just smooths out my silhouette just a little bit and it stops everything from wobbling when I'm moving about, which is what I prefer. I have made an entire video on shapewear and I tried out a whole load from Amazon, and I will link the video up here somewhere, and I'll put it in the description box for you as well if you want to go and see it. And my favorite ones, my everyday favorite ones, are in there. So if you want to know more about shapewear, do go and watch that video when you finish this one. Tip number 3 is about getting the right fit. So many of us worry about the size of clothes that we wear. So many of us measure our worth in the size of our clothes. It's embarrassing if we go up a size, and many of us actually cut the labels out of our clothes just because we don't want to be confronted with it. However, that often means as well that many of us buy the wrong size. And just like with underwear, the wrong size, it can ruin your outfit. If you're lucky enough to have returned to the actual shops, I do suggest that you go and try things on before you actually buy them. If, like me, you're still shopping online, do make sure that where you shop has a good return policy so you don't get stuck with items. Try things on when they land, and if they're not perfect, return them. Or if you love them but they don't fit perfect, go and get them altered. It'll only cost you a few points to get it done, and it can really make an outfit, again, adding to the stylishness. The thing is, there's so many shops out there. There's so many places that we can actually look. We don't have to settle for a bad fit just because we're plus size. It does take time to find the right pieces, but once you find the shop that have the perfect fit for you, you'll know where to go next time. Tip number 4 is to get the basics. To always look stylish, start by investing in the basic pieces because these are the foundation of your wardrobe. Start with the underwear like we just talked about and then move on to these pieces here. This is what I personally think needs to be in a basic wardrobe. Plain t-shirt and strap tops in black and white. A perfect pair of jeans. Don't give up on that one. Keep searching. I know it's hard, but keep searching. Black trousers and or a black skirt, depending on if you wear skirts, but definitely go for the black trousers. A little black dress, a sweatshirt and cardigan in neutral colours, a black blazer, a white button-down shirt, leather jacket and or a coat. In my case, I've gone for both because I wear both. Black booties, white sneakers, nude heels in your preferred height. They can even be flats if you don't wear heels. An evening bag, I would go for a clutch in black, and then an everyday handbag in either black or nude. Mine is nude, but most importantly, all these are neutral colors and they will go together so well. A small wardrobe like this of just the basic will take you really, really far. We already have loads of outfits that we can make just from this little list, but you can now start adding your own stamps to it. You can add your colors or your prints or your whatever you prefer to wear. You can add that into your basic wardrobe to really make it your own. As you may have guessed, what I have just listed is actually a little capsule wardrobe, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute. But here I want to mention as well that obviously you need to make your basic wardrobe fit your style. There is no point in you going in buying a black blazer if you know you're never going to wear a black blazer. Same with a leather jacket or skirt or whatever. Make it your own, work it through your own style, but don't be afraid to try something new. Tip number 5 is about using capsule wardrobe, and note that does not have to mean minimalism at all. What we just talked about is your basic wardrobe, and my basic wardrobe hangs on a rail in my wardrobe, and that's where it stays at all times. Now, I do have a lot of other clothes, and it would take me a long time to go in every single morning to pick out an outfit. So what I do is, to make my life easier and more streamlined, I go in on a Sunday evening and I create what I call a miniature capsule wardrobe. I take 10 to 12 pieces that will mix and match very well together, and I hang that miniature capsule wardrobe next to my basic capsule wardrobe for that week. Now, I take into account what I need to do for that week and how practical my clothes and footwear especially needs to be for that week. But for the week ahead, I only wear outfits from that rail where my 2 capsule wardrobes hang in. I then come in on the following Sunday, I remove pieces, put them in the wash, whatever needs washing, and put the rest back into my wardrobe. And I then create another miniature capsule wardrobe, hang that on the rail next to my basic capsule wardrobe, and I'm ready to go for another week. Using capsule wardrobes has really taken the stress out of it for me to get dressed in the morning because I have everything planned ahead already. It streamlines my morning. It makes everything go far smoother. It takes the stress out of it all, which I really appreciate. On top of that, it has given me the benefit of actually shopping my own closet because I now go in on the Sunday, finding out what I want to wear, and it forces me to have a look through all the pieces. So anything that I've forgotten hanging in the back, I now have an opportunity to take it out and use it to try out for outfits. I will say it's a good idea to clear out your wardrobe at least once a year as well. Just kind of get rid of all the stuff that you didn't wear for the year. But we can talk more about that in another video. Tip number 6 is actually very simple. Invest in classic pieces and colors and then add your trends. This one kind of explains itself, doesn't it? Because start with a basic capsule wardrobe and then add the trends that you like. A lot of trends aren't actually stylish. They are more just like a fun spin on something. But once you have your basic wardrobe in place, you can then have fun as much as you like with the trends. Tip number 7 is to accessorize. Accessorize, but keep it simple. Your accessories can really elevate an outfit, but it can also make you stand out for all the wrong reasons. Personally, I don't accessorize all that terribly much. This is my personal opinion. I love my statement earrings, and I do believe that one statement piece is enough for an outfit. You could pair it with some small and not so eye-catching pieces if you wanted to, but personally, I think one statement piece is enough. Again, this comes down to personal taste, so do what you find best. Some people prefer to have loads of accessories on, others like me don't. Personal taste, but don't forget to accessorize. Tip number 8 is a little bit different because it's all about self-care. A huge part of looking stylish is taking care of yourself. We are talking hair, we're talking skin, nails, makeup, but we're also talking about de-stressing, rest, diet, exercise, sleep, and all those sort of things. Now, I know it can be very tricky to carve out time for self-care, and I know self-care looks very different from person to person. You do you, whatever works for you, that's what you got to focus on, but do try and carve out a little bit of time for yourself. Now, in order to look stylish, you do not have to spend a fortune. There's a lot of home remedies that you could use at a fraction of a salon price. But looking after yourself will not only make you look more stylish, it will make you happier, more relaxed, and in turn more confident. And that in turn will benefit not just you, but your loved ones. Tip number 9 is to take care of your stuff. As I mentioned earlier on, being organized in your wardrobe would not only make your life easier, but it would also help you take care of your stuff far better. Taking care of your stuff will make it last longer, it'll look new longer, and in turn, you will look polished for longer. Taking care of your stuff means that you fold your clothes properly, put it away properly, and most importantly, hang it up properly. Please don't use those thin little metal wire hangers or the ones that you get in the supermarket. Please invest in some proper hangers. You can get them quite inexpensively on Amazon. I used a flock hanger, but you can use a wooden hanger or a padded hanger as well, whatever you prefer. Wash your clothes inside out because it would help preserve the colours and take better care of buttons and embellishments, etc. that's on your clothes. And that in turn will make the clothes last longer. Follow the washing instructions on each garment as well, whether it goes for ironing, steaming, dry cleaning, hand washing, whatever. If you don't know how to read the washing labels, I do suggest that you go and take a quick little Google search because that will very soon tell you. But washing your clothes properly will extend the life of it so much. Last but not least, tip number 10, it's all about confidence. Sadly, a lot of us plus size girls are lacking in confidence, and that in turn means that we stop playing with fashion and we stop looking stylish. But let me tell you, as much as I used to struggle with my confidence, it is actually possible to build it back up again. I have gathered up all my favorite tips and tricks on how I boost my confidence and how I keep it going every single day. And I've actually created an entire video just for your pleasure that you could watch if you feel the need for it. I'll link it up here and I'll pop it in the description box for you as well if you want to go and watch it after you finish this one. I know building your confidence is hard work, but it is possible. I will tell you though, it's a daily routine that you have to adapt to. It's something that you have to stay on top of, but it is so worth it. Looking stylish is most definitely a lot of trial and error. Don't forget that even the most famous stars at times get it wrong, and they actually have professional stylists that can help them out. So it's not just us that get it wrong, us mere mortal people. But listen, personally, I think have fun with fashion, play with the trends, and wear what makes you happy. Do leave me a comment down below if there's any tips and tricks that you think I should have added to the list, and let me know what you think of the suggestions I have come up with. But that is it for today. Do go and watch all the other videos that I have. There's loads of playlists down below, loads of suggestions in the description box as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.